Today we have to discuss about the topic is squamous odontogenic tumor in odontogenic tumor. The squamous odontogenic tumor it is a benign odontogenic neoplasm. The odontogenic neoplasm is nothing but the neoplasm is arrested from the tooth forming cells like dental lamina, Hardwick epithelial root sheath, etc. It is a benign type, which means that the tumor occurs only in a particular area. It is mostly located in bone and some are in peripheral area. The peripheral area is nothing but which occurs in the soft tissue, especially in gingival area. Before this lesion, it is believed that atypical acanthomatous of ameloblastoma or even squamous cell carcinoma. Before this finding, this is a squamous odontogenic tumor. Before the term squamous odontogenic tumor, it is believed that it is atypical acanthomatous ameloblastoma or squamous cell carcinoma. It is arised from the dental lamina. The dental lamina is nothing but is above the tooth bud and also arised from the rest of malacis. What is rest of malacis? There is a Hardwick epithelial root sheath which helps to the formation of root. Here it is present in the Hardwick epithelial root sheath that helps to formation of root. Here the Hardwick epithelial root sheath get segmentally separated and disappear and replaced by the cementum forming materials. Here segmentally separated Hardwick epithelials can't disappear. As a result, that is called as rest of malacis. The rest of malacis leads to the formation of squamous odontogenic tumor. It was also originated from the periodontal ligament. Also, because here is the periodontal ligament, this tumor is arising from the periodontal ligament. It is mostly in the lateral part of the root. Clinically, it is mostly 8 to 70 years age group of people are commonly affected and it is randomly distributed. It occurs in both maxilla and mandible. Few patients may have multiple squamous odontogenic tumor involve several quadrants of our mouth. Our mouth was divided into 4 quadrants. So here the tumor is occur in the first quadrant or fourth quadrant, any quadrant. Multiple tumor is occur in any quadrant, and there is no sex predilections. It is painless or mild painful jaw swelling is produced. At the same time, due to it is the tumor, so there is a erosion of the alveolar bone. As a result, mobile teeth. In 25% of cases, that is have no symptoms. It is detected during a radiograph. In radiography, there is a presence of triangular radiolucence and vertical periodontal bone loss will be seen. What is vertical periodontal bone loss? The vertical periodontal bone loss is nothing but there is a one area get only erode, another area not get erode. The horizontal bone loss is nothing but there is a two periodontal bone get resolved, but in the vertical bone loss that is only one area of the bone get resolved. It is well defined or well defined corticated margins. The corticated margin is nothing but it is a uniform radio opacity around the lucency. So there is a uniform radio opacity may be well defined or ill defined. In histology, there is a varying shaped island of bland appearing squamous epithelium in the mature fibrous connective tissue. Here is the mature fibrous connective tissue. There is a variable island is present in the connective tissue. The peripheral area of island. Here is the peripheral area of island. There is having the polarization. Why here we talked about polarization? The ameloblastoma have polarization like ameloblast cells. Here the ameloblast cells, the nucleus moves towards the peripheral area. It is called as reversible polarity. This reversible polarity will be seen in the ameloblastoma. So here we talked about polarization. Here nothing polarization happen. And vacuolization and individual cell keratinization are also formed. What is vacuolization? The vacuolization is nothing but occur in the center of the island, epithelial island, because there is a loss of blood supply or nutrient supply. As a result, cystic degeneration occurs. The cystic degeneration is called as vascularization. So there is a smaller microcyst will be present, and sometimes keratinization are also present. And there is a limited calcified bodies, because due to the cystic degeneration, so there is a limited calcified bodies will be seen. At the same time, that is look like a globular eosinophilic materials. So it is called as dystrophic calcification will be seen. So it is called as dystrophic calcification. It is present in the island of epithelium. The island of epithelium resembles within the fibrous wall of dentigerous and radicular cyst. The island of epithelium present within the fibrous wall, the dentigerous cyst and fibrous radicular cystic fibrous wall having this kind of island epithelium. And there is a in peripheral area there is a no palisading nuclei and stellate reticulum, and peripheral columnar cells doesn't having seen this area. In this treatment, there is a conservative surgical excision is enough. There is a curative is to be effective for patient, mostly not have recurrence. Previously, it is misdiagnosed as ameloblastoma as a result unnecessary surgery. The maxillary squamous odontogenic is more aggressive than mandible. Thank you.